Hi, this is Bente with Bente Battles, and here we are. We're going to be watching a Smogon Pokemon Showdown beta battle in the OU tier. And I just wanted to show a quick web video, a web battle, before we got to the actual online Pokemon battle. So let's go ahead and get started. So my foe leads off with a Ninjask, and I start with my Ferrothorn, and he immediately goes for the U-turn, which makes me think he's Choice Bandit or something, but he switches into Jirachi, and I use Paralysis, which is great. Just wanted to slow him down in general. Not like my Ferrothorn could catch up with him, which I make worse with Curse, but that's the general idea anyway. So I'm going for the Gyro Ball, hoping that I have enough to at least take down a substitute, but not yet. Power Whip does the job. And he swaps out for Fortress, mostly to wall my Ferrothorn. I predict this and go into Volcarona, which scares him away, sending out his Gastrodon. Now, Water and Ground type, not very good news for Volcarona, but he handles it like a champ with a really intense Bug Buzz. I definitely am able to wall that Surf, and so I'm ready to hit him again with another Bug Buzz, and he predicts me and switches in with Fortress. So I go for the Fiery Dance, surprised that he didn't switch out. And Fortress is the first one down. So I use my move Roost, which I try to hold back and not show people until later on, but obviously it was too little too late, and I lose Volcarona. Infernape, I send him out hopefully to finish off the job with a Flare Blitz. And so Ninjask is down for the count. Hippowdon, I tried a close combat hoping it would do something, but did almost nothing, so I was screwed. So Infernape was death fodder for sure. I sent him my Rotom Wash for no real reason. I used the Hydro Pump, wanting to see if Gastrodon was Storm Drain ability. It looks like he is, and so I try not to use Rotom Wash, but I accidentally misclick later on and use him. Anyway, Ferrothorn, at this point in the battle, things slow down a little bit. A lot of it, and I do some setup. My hope is, if I can get bulky enough, I can just sweep him in my super slowness. But he sends out Shuckle, which I almost crushed with my Gyro Ball. He uses Power Split, which did almost nothing for me since I had double attack and defense, so it was really good news. So I used Power Whip, and that didn't go very well. But thought I'd just keep going at it until he lost his substitute. So his substitute's gone, and I am ready to use my Gyro Ball, which is massive at this point, but not nearly big enough for his walling ability. So I'm going to go ahead and curse some more. You know, I should call my Ferrothorn Tourette's for future reference. That'll be awesome, because he curses all the time. Ha ha ha. Anyway. So I'm just using him as setup fodder, and he is paralyzed, so he doesn't get to do much good with it. And what's amazing is he actually helps me out here. I get a paralysis very soon, and that paralysis drops me down to a quarter of my other health, so now I'm like this massive, superly slow thing. And I get really lucky here. Jirachi's fully paralyzed, so I crush his bones to make my bread. So just two left, Hippowdon and Gastrodon. He uses the Whirlwind, not what I was expecting. But my Jellicent now and Hippowdon kind of have a never-ending struggle here. They both have HP improving moves, Hippowdon with Slack Off, and Jellicent with Recover. The main thing to worry about here is his Earthquake, which did me about like 50% of my health, and all I had was my super effective move, Giga Drain. I did have Scald, but I can't really use it with Gastrodon around because it has Storm Drain, and I don't want to make him a late sweeper. So I sent out my Jirachi, and I threw up that Wish in the hopes that I could switch it into Ferrothorn. I actually he does nothing about it, and I swap in, everything's good, and I have my chance. So an Earth Power hits me pretty badly, and I'm fully paralyzed again, which makes my Gyro Ball all the more impressive, but I couldn't take any more, so I was gone. Now this was a miss switch. I didn't mean to put in Rotom Wash, so immediately gets swapped out for Jirachi to wall, but no dice. So Jirachi is out, and Jellicent really ends up cleaning up in this round because Giga Drain is super effective against both, so he can just spam Giga Drain. However, with Slack Off, I had to think of something else, and so I cleverly place a taunt right here. And it's enough because I have just enough HP to wall hit another Earthquake if I have to, and then I can Giga Drain the crit out of the wall. So that wins it for me. And, you know, it was a much longer battle than it should have been, in honesty. I really made a lot of missteps, took too much time, and we made it a lot harder near the end of the game to win. But hey, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, and thank you for watching. And this has been Bente Battles.